We may still be in lockdown, but that doesn't stop dodgy businesses and scammers taking you for a ride. Rest assured, though, lockdown doesn't stop us either. We're back, fighting for your rights across the nation. Welcome to X-Ray. Coming up. And Stefan's having a Top Gun moment as he finds out about new drone laws.
I should be a natural at this, right?
Your flying's great. You're duck to water and all that. Yeah.
Still to come, Stefan's flying high as he meets these drone racers.
I have to say, I'm jealous of Whitecliffe's goggles.
Now, if you or anyone you know has just had one of these for Christmas, well, you need to know that the law on drones has just changed, as Stefan's been finding out.
They can soar to dizzying heights. Their sheer size and power is breathtaking.
And they come in miniature too. I know, look at it. It's tiny, isn't it?
From photography to high-speed racing.
To maybe one day, even delivering your groceries. Oh, thank you.
Drones have come a long way.
Now, I've never owned one of these, but now I'm having a go. You can really see the attraction. And sales of drones have really taken off in recent years. Taken off. Really? Which one of you wrote that?
More than 130,000 people fly drones in the UK. They come in all sizes and can cost as little as a tenner or many thousands. Wycliffe and Liam are both drone enthusiasts, and to them, nothing beats the sound of a swarm of drones over their heads.
I have to say, I'm jealous of Wycliffe's goggles.
I started at the age of 62. I wish I'd started a lot earlier. I'm now 66. But, 4 years ago, just got into it and knew immediately, as soon as I saw my first race, that I'd end up spending quite a bit of money. You're right in there on the lens, and you know where you're flying through the course, and you're flying at speed, and you're competing with others, and there's a camaraderie of the community of drone flying. It's amazing.
If you're the owner of a drone, then listen up, because on December the 31st, drone laws in the UK changed, which could affect how and what you fly.
Right, I think I need to speak to an expert.
And where better than this drone training school near Pontedawe? Jonathan Carter runs the classes here.
You know everything there is to know about drones, pretty much. So these new rules, they're going to have a big impact, aren't they?
These are now completely changed the way that people look at the regulation. So it's no longer if it's something commercial and not commercial, i.e. recreational. It's now all about the risk and making sure that the risk is minimised to people as much as possible.
I can go to my local toy shop and buy a drone, not too dissimilar to the one that's watching us right now. Surely I can just fly that anywhere I want, right?
Not necessarily. You need to know what category that falls into, and hopefully it'll have some instructions inside the box that will explain that. But if not, you need to find out what it weighs, make sure that you are flying according to the regulation.
There are now 3 classifications of drones in the open category, A1 to A3. Broadly, they're based on weight and whether they have a camera.
And as it stands at the moment, if you had no training, no certification, then both the one that's closest to you over this side and this larger one here, they would all fall into the A3 category, and you'd need to be in a place a bit like this, away from everybody, to be able to fly those drones. If you had some certain amount of training, you'd be able to take the one that's closer to you and you'd be able to fly that, but still with restrictions, so still being 50 metres from people. And then these smaller drones here, these are actually all under 250 grams, so they fall into the A1 category, and you'd actually be able to then fly those in sort of more busy places and have more freedom using your drone.
Right, the time for talking is over. I want to show Jonathan what a great pilot I can be. Tom Cruise, eat your heart out. First, a little warm-up.
Now, I like to think, Jonathan, I know my way around a video game controller because it is part of my job. So I should be a natural at this, right?
Should be, yeah. Most people will find this fine.
Should be. You don't sound full of confidence there, Jonathan. Am I right to be that far away?
You are perfectly right to be that far away, yes.
Don't forget, you must never lose sight of your drone, never fly higher than 120 metres, and certainly never near an airport or restricted area.
Hello, sheep.
The drone is now at its maximum height. My challenge, to land it safely.
From there, onto that mat. Here it comes. Here we go, onto the mat. Come on. This way. This way. Like a glove, huh?
It was certainly close enough.
Look at that. Hey, look on the
Almost
map.
perfect.
Oh, that looks like so much fun. Well, for full details of those new regulations, just head to the Civil Aviation Authority website. Well, that's all we've got time for.
Tips for turning on the waterworks and blocking out unwanted sounds. Would I lie to you with all your life hacks here on BBC One Wales in 25 minutes?